Computer. Welcome, everyone. Man, oh man, we are back again. What a beautiful off season was to enjoy the summertime, the summer parties. We outside. Oh man, what a beautiful summer it was. Man, oh man. But I'm happy to be back with my brothers right here. Another season, another football great season. We got that buddy over there, man, in outer space again. He's trying to find his jets in outer space, maybe to wish upon a star. John Paul, how you doing over there, buddy?
I'm doing okay. I'm ready for football.
That's good. That's good. Then we got this guy below me, Mr. Tony, that's wearing his garbage Mets hat, who's overpaid Juan Soto by a lot. How you doing over there, Tony?
I'm doing great. I don't know if we paid Juan Soto by, overpaid him by a lot. It looks like he's going to pass last year's home run numbers. He's going to be 40 home runs, 30 steals, 100
Trader.
RBIs.
Trader! Um, then we got my buddy over there with the fresh cut like always, Mr. David Hoffman. How you doing over there today, sir?
Football's back. What could be better?
Got you. Ladies, he's single. That's FYI. That's why we got the fresh cut today. Enjoy your ladies. Let's do married. And I'm also single too. All right, man. Let's talk about football season, man. Let's go first off to this trade, man. Micah Parson has been traded from the Dallas Cowboys to the Green Bay Packers for 2 first-round picks and a defensive tackle. David, I know you can say your favorite hobby again to send me memes of myself. David, see, I caught you in the act, jackass. What do you think about the trade, and who do you think won and who lost?
I mean, who won? I mean, the Packers won the trade. I would give up two first rounds for him. He's when healthy, he's the best defensive player in the NFL. To give only two picks away and and a player who hasn't been good in 3 years and Kenny Clark, I mean, I think it's worth it. If he's healthy, I'm telling you, mark my words, the Packers will be in either semifinals or I mean the NFC Championship or the Super Bowl. I think the reason why they did it too is, I mean, he played like crap last week, but I think they're going to try and get Arch Manning, and they're probably not going to be able to get him with just one pick. So I'm assuming that's why they did it too. Jerry Jones is just the worst owner in America. I mean, he really is. And the fact that Dave Portnoy said that he is a good owner, I don't understand it. The guy has his hands in too much. But I like the Packers. I think the Packers are going to be really good this year. And also, if you listen, Jordan Love predicted this months ago that this would happen, and it's actually scary it did happen. So that's all.
Okay, let's go to my buddy over there, John Paul, who's a big Dallas Cowboy household over there. We know how much you guys love your Cowboys. What do you think, buddy?
Um, to say who won or who didn't win, you'd have to kind of wait a little bit. Um, I was under the impression that he was going to wind up getting signed by the Cowboys. Obviously, that didn't happen. Um, there was a tentative agreement between him and Jerry Jones, more of a handshake, in early March. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but in early March to still make him one of the highest paid players in the NFL. And his his agent kind of scrapped that and goes, "Well, no, we're going to get you more money." And yeah, maybe he did go away for more money, but he also has to understand one thing: the state of Texas has no state tax. So yeah, you left for money, but in the long run, you're not making as much as you would have made in Dallas. And he didn't want to leave. He said it. He said it publicly a couple times that he didn't want to leave. I think that Jerry Jones just has way too big of an ego. Um, that's really it. You know what I mean? Jerry Jones doesn't like to be messed around with. He doesn't like to be played with. Um, and that's pretty simple. I mean, if you look at everyone else who over the past 5 years, the guys that wanted to get contracts, including Dak Prescott, they all played. None of them held out. So that was a Jerry Jones thing. He likes when people don't hold out, at least get paid. But I mean, in the long run, like I said, we'll see who
John Paul,
who wins.
FYI, Jordan Love and Micah Parsons have the same agent too. So
No. Yeah, I recently heard that. I didn't know that, believe it or not, until I was listening to ESPN radio and I heard that.
crazy.
It is. It's very crazy. But again, is he going to play? We don't know if he's going to play week one.
to get that
Yeah,
shot, the
nobody.
epidemic shot.
Yeah, but nobody's cleared him yet. Those shots are. I mean, I was
Well,
listening to. I was
well,
listening to one
think
guy
about it real
today.
quick. And think about it real quick. He wouldn't have passed the physical if he wasn't okay. The trade would have been voided.
I mean, yeah, maybe,
It would have to be
but
voided. You don't pass a physical, the trade. No, it doesn't matter. Even if you
but
still
he
want the person.
no, and I get it, but he went there, and now they're saying that it's a back injury, and he's a game time decision. They don't even know if he's playing week 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you don't know. We can't tell who's going to win or lose this trade, depending on you got to wait and see how the year goes. Plus, as much as I think Micah Parsons is an unbelievable player, I take nothing away from him. If you guys look up the stats, most of his sacks are when the Cowboys were up by 20 or more. So that's my only thing. That's basically saying, okay, a team is going into offensive mode and they got to pass the ball a lot, and he gets his sacks that way. That's typical. All defensive players want when the offense throws the ball a lot because they have more chance for sacks. I mean, granted, I don't know if I would have traded him, but at the end of the day, we're going to have to wait and see who the winner and the loser is.
Okay. Tony taking notes over there. What do you think, buddy?
So the winners of this trade are the other teams of the NFC East. The New York Giants, the Washington Commanders, the Philadelphia Eagles. They don't have to
How
see
are the Giants in the winners when you guys have the hardest record hardest schedule this season?
Would you shut your mouth? They don't have to see Micah Parsons twice a season anymore. That's why they're the winners on this one. The losers, unfortunately, are going to be the fans all across every single team, every fan base. It doesn't make a difference. The NFL has to get control on these players. I'm sorry. It has become an absolutely ridiculous. Play out your entire contract, keep your mouth shut, do your job. I don't get it, man. Between him, between Terry McLaurin, it's a stupid circle that goes over and over and over again. So, I just don't understand it. But, whatever.
Okay.
It's what it
Are you
is.
done? Are you done? I got a question to ask you. When Hamilton got injured, right, in that Bills and Cincinnati game, right?
His name
You
is
said
Hamlin, not Hamilton.
Hamlin. And sorry, don't disrespect Hamlin. Sorry about that. When Hamlin got hurt that game, right? You said something. What did you say the NFL is? It's a business, correct? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
So these players know if they don't get that contract before their final year and they God forbid get hurt, they're not gonna get that money because the NFL is a business. So I completely agree with these guys. These
Yeah,
teams
but
are making
Once
millions.
again,
hold on, but you're contradicting
you
yourself
keep
right now.
thinking from a stupid base. 95% of these players have insurance on their contracts. Stop thinking they get hurt and they lose their money. You're listening to guys who played 50 fucking years ago who didn't have anything, okay, at all. Now they all have insurance on their contracts. All of them do.
And
Well,
with you
if
and
they
with
get
you
hurt, I'm going to get paid.
and with you saying that, believe it or not, that was going on with Micah Parsons. If he would have said that he was hurt and he couldn't play the season, he was still guaranteed $28 million.
Yeah. So I mean, we got to stop playing that game of they got to get paid. And they're gonna
But
get paid.
Umir,
Their contracts are insured.
Tony, not to cut you off. Umir, you're also contradicting yourself. You said it's a business, right?
Yeah,
Everyone says that the NFL is a business because it is. It's a business.
it's 100%
Okay.
without that.
At the end of the day, right? But businesses also have contracts, and you have to fulfill that contract as a business. You can't go in the middle. If I'm coming to build you a house, right? I can't come in the middle and renegotiate and sit there and go, "Hey, man, I gotta, you got to give me more money because this house is, I messed up on the price." You can't do that. It's a business. Think about it both ways, man.
Yeah, you're right. Can I ask you a question, Mr. David? What the hell are you doing?
Brushing
He's
his teeth.
brushing Micah Parsons out of his teeth.
I have a bad taste in my mouth from this conversation, so I had to literally.
That's funny. It's past his bedtime, guys. Don't worry. All right, let's see what happens, man. I definitely think two first round picks is a lot. I think the Packers kind of went a little overboard. two first round picks because if you look at his sack numbers, him and Kyle Benoit have the same sack numbers, and Kyle Benoit only gets paid
All
4.3 some
right.
million dollars
I
a year.
knew somebody would say that. You cannot compare him to Micah Parsons. I'm sorry. Micah Parsons
But they're
rushes the
doing the same
quarterback
stats.
every play.
The same stats, buddy. We got to look at
It doesn't
stats.
matter. You're not looking at the hurries. You're not looking about any of that other stuff. You're just looking at just plain sacks. Go look at stats. Go look at film. Film does not lie. Watch
Whatever,
some
buddy.
film. That's your homework assignment. You little
Okay.
shit.
Go kiss her at my ass. All right. Next up, do you guys think it'll be Josh Allen's year to go to the promised land?
I'll go first because I love Josh Allen. Yeah. I love Josh Allen. They just signed Gabe Davis today. Um, I mean, they still don't have great receivers, so I mean that's going to be one thing. But I think he's the best player in the NFL, plain and simple. The guy does the most he can with his skills. Doesn't have a lot of help, and it's always just one thing. It's always like, oh, the defense. Oh, he doesn't have receivers. It's never been like he's got a full team. That's all I'm saying. He's the best player in the NFL. I'm
So
done.
let me ask you a question, David. I mean, when is his time going to come up like Andrew Luck and say, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I can't be that guy anymore.
He's not getting his ass kicked like Andrew Luck did. At least he's getting hit, but not as much as him. But I mean, I get it. The difference, Andrew Luck never makes it as far as Josh Allen does. Only thing I can see, I don't think he would ever get traded because I don't think the Bills would ever do that because the franchise would go right down the shitter. Excuse my language. But
We
let's
passed the
be
language part. What
let,
is
let,
it cussing
let,
this outro?
let's be honest here. You put Josh Allen on any other team, the Ravens, perfect example. You put Josh Allen on the Ravens, are they winning the Super Bowl?
Oh, 100% without a doubt. Easily.
All kidding aside, if you took Lamar Jackson
Yeah.
out,
Yeah,
you put
100%.
Josh
Lamar
Allen
Jackson.
in.
I think Josh Allen over
Let-
Lamar any day of the week.
Thank you. I agree with you for once. I like you tonight.
Pause. All right. What do you think over there, John Parker? I see you making faces over there. I don't know if you're looking at your grocery list or what.
No, I'm working on my stuff for tomorrow. I don't know. Josh Allen's a great quarterback. Again, he doesn't have the really much of the team around him. And he likes to turn the ball over. So for me personally, if he can slow down on the turnovers and win when it counts in the AFC Championship or something like that, then yeah, maybe. But it's hard for me to say that he's going to make that plunge and win the Super Bowl because I mean it's anybody's give. You know what I mean? You could have a team that come out of nowhere. Look at Washington last year. Washington came out of nowhere last year. You know what I mean? But I think the Bills have a very decent team. And I mean, we're going to have to wait and see. The season hasn't started yet. Preseason doesn't really tell you shit. So,
And let's be honest, the
I don't know.
turnovers.
Does preseason not tell you anything? I mean, once again, I don't put a ton of stock into
I'm
it.
waiting for you to talk about
But
Jackson
Buffalo,
Dart. Let's hear it.
Buffalo, didn't they go 2 games without scoring a single point in preseason?
yes.
Two
They did that
games without
last season
scoring a
too.
single point.
They did that
Show
last
me
year
a
too.
preseason team that went undefeated that won a Super Bowl.
Undefeated? I don't believe undefeated.
The Miami
Giants.
Dolphins.
The Giants did that.
They went undefeated in the preseason too.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I'm sorry.
yeah.
I thought you meant undefeated throughout the entire season.
I'm
No,
talking about preseason.
I think they gave the stats on ESPN.
the Giants did that. The Giants did that. The Giants did that.
They went
The New York
undefeated and they
Giants
won a Super Bowl.
undefeated and they went to the Super Bowl and won it.
All right,
New
so
York
the
Giants
chances
went
of that happening is 1%. Let's be honest here.
Probably, but
Giants. I
once
hope you
again,
guys win.
I don't put a ton of stock into preseason, but just the fact of going 2 games without scoring a single point, and then not only that, your team got trampled on by other teams in the preseason.
But it's
I
preseason,
mean,
Tony. It's preseason though, Tony. No,
what do you
nothing
mean?
really
It's
counts.
preseason. Doesn't mean
You
it
got
doesn't mean
people trying to make
Lugas.
the team playing. I mean, yeah, you got to put a little stock into it. You have to put a little stock into it. I mean, losing 2 games without scoring a single point in preseason, you know, you're some of your starters played. It's not like, you didn't have any starters play. A lot of your starters played. You know, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, John Paul.
You already talked.
I already
Oh, you
talked.
did.
It's
Oh, I
your
thought you
turn,
did.
Shorty.
I already said what I said. But I
Oh,
think preseason. I think nothing to panic in Buffalo. It's preseason. You really think preseason matters a lot? I get your point as well. You got to have show a little effort, but it's preseason. Guys know it's preseason. They don't want to get God forbid hurt. So that's another one. That's another fear. Losing your starting player in the freaking preseason. All right. So now, Tony, I'm gonna go to you with this one. With Russell Wilson as your quarterback, do you think they're gonna start? Oh God, do you think he's gonna
Here we
start the whole
go,
season?
dude. No, not about you. You get him riled up with these questions.
Come on, I know Tony.
Nah,
Tony, how many
so
years I know you?
what's the
I know Tony over
question?
60. Do you think Russell Wilson's gonna be leading you guys to the promised land, or at least the playoffs, or at least
Uh,
something good this year?
no, the Giants love Jackson Dart. Once they see a little bit of Russ struggling, he's coming out immediately.
Okay,
Yeah,
John Paul.
Dable and the rest of the team love Jackson Dart. Even as close as the players have gotten to Russ Wilson, because it looks like they've gotten some chemistry, it seems like they like Jackson Dart more. They all seem to like Jameis, more also because he's kind of like the class clown. But yeah, I definitely see more of a connection with the guys with Jackson Dart than Russell Wilson.
Good thing I didn't buy my Russell Wilson Giants jersey yet. Tony. Oh no, John Paul.
um, I think Russell Wilson's going to play the entire season. I don't think they are going to. I don't think they're going to do much. He is definitely going to play the entire season. I think it's a smarter idea to let Jackson Dart sit behind this guy and learn a little bit more. Even though I did say my brother can vouch for me, I've told him plenty of times I wanted Jackson Dart in the Jets. I think he's the most NFL ready quarterback. That's just
Yeah,
my personal opinion. Um,
the Chiefs did that with Mahomes.
yes, I think you sit him a year, just like Mahomes did behind Alex Smith.
Alex.
You sit him a year, let him learn. Don't let him get too dirty. Next year, if you want to trade Russ or you want to do something else with that, you could do it. I'd let the kid sit. I think Russell Wilson plays the entire season, and if he doesn't, I think they bring Jameis Winston in. That's why I think they have both of those quarterbacks. You're kind of showing Jackson Dart a little bit of both sides.
I see
Okay.
Jameis Winston gone halfway through the season. Some team is going to lose their starting quarterback, and the Giants are holding that as a piece. Absolutely.
Okay.
Possible.
David. Because you know you've done brushing your teeth now.
I I got nice teeth. Uh, but I think that not to go off subject, but if the Giants are like 0 and like 8 or 1 and 8, I think it'll be a mistake to start Jackson Dart because that probably means Russ got his ass kicked all game, and I don't think they should put him in. If they're 2 and 2, 3 and 2, 2 and 3, or something like if they're close to 500, I think they should start him. If
Like they
that
did
makes
with
sense.
Kurt Warner and Eli Manning.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it makes more sense because you're competitive. It's you're the reason you're taking them out is just pure quarterback play. I mean, let's be honest, if you're 0 and 8, you think Jackson Dart's going to lead you to a promised land? I'd rather sit him for the year, let him not take any hits, let his body just keep learning. I'd rather have Winston start than Jackson Dart if they're 1 and 8 or whatever. I think if they're more competitive, I would put Dart in, but I agree, just like what John Paul said, you have to let him sit and learn. He's still
Okay.
he's 1 year out of college. He's not ready.
I,
No rookie quarterback's ever ready.
as much as I hate we have the worst schedule in the league, I can't stand that shit because you're still an NFL team. Go out there and play. But if you look at it, the first 5, even into the 6 weeks for the New York Giants, suck. The
Yeah.
Giants could 100% be 0 and 6 at that point.
They could
So
also I think
that's
they could also be 4 and 2.
it's possible. It's possible.
I just need
But
Russ to beat the Eagles. I hate them Eagles. Russ beat them damn Eagles.
but I'm not certain. That's the only
I
thing
feel
that
like they had
scares
that.
me. I don't want to
I,
throw that kid out there and you're going to discourage him. I don't like doing shit like that.
I just feel like the Giants have something to prove this year, and I think their defense wants to show that it doesn't matter who's at quarterback. We're gonna lead you to a promised land. Now, what you do on the field versus what you are on paper are two different things. The Giants can lay an egg on defense like they did last year. I mean, everybody was like, "Oh, the Giants defense can be so much better." They were terrible last year. So,
Yeah, I mean, I think that the line is probably going to be the best in the league. The secondary is probably a little bit questionable.
our linebackers.
The Giants front seven is going to be nasty.
We need a middle
I,
linebacker
I
still.
think this is Brian Dable is also on the hot seat. So I don't think the Giants are
I
gonna.
think he's more off the hot seat than he is
Yeah,
on the seat right now.
I
yeah,
agree.
because of
Okay.
Jackson Dart, he's going to have at least 2 years.
Yes. They're gonna wait to see how Jackson Dart how he progresses before making a
Now,
decision.
Joe Shane might be though. I mean, you don't really
Yeah.
need the GM. Joe Shane, if it doesn't turn out that it's a great season, Joe Shane might be gone, but they're going to keep Dable there
But
for at least another year.
But you the
this is probably
GM,
the best
GMs
draft.
like their head coaches. You
Yeah,
the
but this
GMs
is the
want to bring
best
their coaches.
draft. This is the best draft Joe Shane ever had. So I mean, listen, he's gonna have almost every starter at every rookie position, pretty much, except for maybe quarterback. Let's be honest here. The offensive lineman they took from Purdue, they said he is great. They said he's going to be one of the top ones eventually in the NFL. They're
David,
saying
they said about a lot of players, buddy. You can't believe what they say. They said about a lot of players going to be the next goat of the goats.
There's a thing called scrimmages and preseason.
This thing's gone. Tony, David, that question asked you, buddy. Let's go over there. How many first round picks have we said that were going to be the next greatest quarterback of all time and still in the league? James
Probably,
Winston.
probably
James
half.
Winston. James Winston, they said is going to be the best of the best. You went to Tampa Bay. What did you do? Goose egg. You can't believe what they say in the media.
All right, whatever.
I mean, Jameis Winston also didn't have great teams around him.
I mean, he had Mike Evans when he was in Tampa.
Not for long though.
Who's Mike Evans, though? I mean, come on. Come on.
Either he's the top five receiver in the league. Okay. Hi, y'all. It's that time of year again. And we do our weekly picks. Tony, you have the honors. Make sure you do the picks right.
I hate weekly picks for week one. Week one's the hardest week.
Week one is hard, but you want to know what? I mean, I was champion again, so.
Hey, I won it the year before, so.
All right, Tony John Paul was last for the last 2 years.
I didn't come in last year, dickhead. You did.
I did not, dickhead.
I think I did, to be honest.
Yeah,
I didn't come in last year.
Give me a second. Give me a second. I have
I think it was me.
No, give me a second. I have it right here. Umir was tied in second place.
Yeah, I was last. I knew
last. Yeah, so I had 187. John Paul and Umir 183, and David.
Yeah, so suck it, little guy.
Okay.
And I was what? How many games was I back last year? Like 10 games too, you little shit.
Umir's just never gonna let you down about the 1 week you won one game.
And I still wound up beating him that year. Still wound up beating him.
Yeah, I love it again. Good time.
With that said, there, boys and girls, here we go. Game 1, Philadelphia versus Dallas. I think this is pretty easy.
Give me Dallas.
Philly.
I'm going to America's football team. I'm going Dallas Cowboys. Same thing people said last year when the Chiefs were playing the Rams. Never tried the Lions. So
David and John Paul, what are you guys doing? Philly?
I'm going Dallas.
You're going Dallas.
I'm going
and that's my sleeper for this weekend.
Yeah.
All right. Game 2, which is Friday night, which I didn't even know they were playing on Friday night.
They had a Friday night game last year too in Brazil. They had it last year too.
Week 1?
Yeah, it was the Packers versus Eagles.
Packers versus Eagles was.
Sorry, I didn't remember. Kansas City versus the Chargers.
Ooh.
Kansas City.
Yeah, I'm going to go Kansas City as well.
God, I want to go Chargers so bad, but I'm going to go Chiefs. I feel like they have something to prove.
I want to go with the Chiefs so bad.
I'm going Chiefs as well. I do want to go Chargers though.
All right, we have the Miami Dolphins versus the Indianapolis Colts.
Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm going to go Miami as well.
Danny Dimes is your quarterback?
Miami
Dolphins. Miami.
All right, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the New York Jets.
Pittsburgh.
Justin Fields going back home.
I'm going Pittsburgh as well.
Where's this game? MetLife or Pittsburgh?
MetLife.
MetLife.
Life.
It's in Jersey.
I feel that Rodgers broke his leg.
Rodgers coming home to the Jets where he got tortured. I'm taking the Steelers.
I'm gonna take Fields. I'm gonna go with the Jets.
You have the Carolina Panthers versus the Jaguars.
Oh, Jaguars.
Jesus, this is such a shit game.
Yeah, this is a shit game, but I'm gonna go Jaguars as well.
I mean,
Give me no, I'm taking Carolina.
I feel like Trevor Lawrence has something to prove this year. I'm taking the Jaguars.
Trevor Lawrence is a bum.
The
you
Arizona Cardinals
Who you
versus
going with?
the New Orleans Saints.
I told you the Jaguars. Open those little ears.
Yeah, I wouldn't start if I didn't have everyone's pick. I'm going Arizona.
Whoa,
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear because Umir was freaking.
I'm sorry, Arizona Cardinals versus the New Orleans Saints.
Oh God, I'm going Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona.
Arizona.
The iced tea made in New Jersey. All right, we have the New York Giants versus the Washington Redskins.
Redskins.
Commanders.
Washington.
Commanders. Go ahead, Tony. I know you're going to say Giants.
You know what, man? I feel it. I feel
Okay.
I feel it
electricity.
too. I feel the Giants.
You son of a bitch.
Well, now we're gonna get it. Now we're gonna lose by 70. So
Yeah, me and Omer are going to go New York Giants. I just feel, man, I feel the team is gelled.
I believe it.
I think they have
I feel
something
it in my
to prove.
body.
Don't
I think they have
understand.
something to
I
prove.
feel it every night. It doesn't mean anything.
Oh. You have the Tampa Bay Bucks versus the Atlanta Falcons.
This is gonna be a good. I'm telling you now, this is gonna be a good game.
Tampa Bay.
Where's it at?
Atlanta.
But it's a dome. So that
It's
don't
a
make
What
any
does
difference.
that mean?
What is
No
that?
shit.
What is that? A 3-hour drive?
Yeah, it's not far. I think it's more than that actually, but it's close. It's not like a far game.
Oh my
Dude.
God.
I just feel like the Falcons have something to prove this year.
So do I. I'm going ATL.
ATL.
David, John Paul, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, give me Atlanta.
Yeah, I feel like their defense just improved so much.
I don't know why. I feel like this next game gets played 50 times a season. Cincinnati versus Cleveland.
They play each other twice.
I know, but it feels like 50 times a season.
I mean, I'm sure we could all say it's gonna
I'm
be
giving it up for my Super Bowl hopeful. I want Cincinnati.
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 I think we're across the board here, guys.
And that means you're all about
If Joe Burrow can stay healthy, let's see.
That offensive line can block him. And that defense is horrible.
Las Vegas Raiders versus the New England Patriots.
Ooh.
I'm going to start this one off. I'm going to go Patriots. I think they come out with a victory.
What time's the game being played at?
Based on how far we're down, this has to be 4 o'clock.
I'm gonna look it up real
How,
quick.
how does that matter? How does that matter at all?
I'll tell you after you're done picking, jackass.
The dumbest that West Coast teams don't do good on the East Coast. They're probably the dumbest
Give
animal
me-
mankind.
Okay, then pick the Raiders.
Give me the Raiders. I'll take the Raiders.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going Patriots.
Oh God, I miss you, David.
The 49ers versus the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh shit.
It's gonna be a
Oh
shit
God,
I like the
49.
Seahawks.
yeah, I like my old team, Seahawks.
You just said 49ers. Fruitcake.
No, he
Seahawks.
says Seahawks.
Oh.
I'm going 49ers. I feel like they have something to prove this year.
They have the easiest schedule.
I'm going to go 49ers as well. All right,
Bang bang, Niner gang.
Tennessee, Denver.
Denver.
Cam Ward, his first game ever. I'm good.
I feel bad for that guy. Another guy that's clear.
Denver across the board. All right, this I think is going to be a pretty good game. You got the Detroit Lions versus the Green Bay Packers.
Oh,
I think this is going to be a really good game. You know what though, man? I love Dan Campbell. I think he's a great coach.
I'm gonna go with
Detroit.
Detroit because this is probably the first time that they're starting everybody that's healthy.
You said
Detroit.
Detroit?
Everybody's
Detroit.
back for them.
Everybody's back for them. Everybody's healthy.
Detroit.
Green Bay plays Detroit so tough, man.
They're in Green Bay.
I I want to take Green Bay, but give me the Lions. I don't want to be a freaking nudge.
All right.
You mean a
We
drink?
have
That's
the
why you picked the
Houston
team to be all
Texans
this?
versus the LA Rams. I'm going to
Oh
start this
god.
off and go with the Rams.
I like the
Yeah,
Rams as well.
I
I'm gonna
like the
go with the
Rams.
Rams.
I like the Rams too. I think they're gonna be a sleeper team this year.
What are you doing, Amir?
Rams.
Of course he is.
All right, guys, here's a really good game. Baltimore, Buffalo.
Buffalo. Give me Josh Allen.
Give me Baltimore because Baltimore's pissed off how they lost last year in the playoffs.
John Paul.
Give me Buffalo.
I think Buffalo starts 0-1. I'm going Baltimore. All right, and then Monday night. They couldn't have picked a worst Monday night game. Minnesota Vikings versus the Chicago Bears. I mean, it's not terrible. It could be
I
That's
don't
worse.
not
mind
terrible.
it.
That's not bad.
I think JJ McCarthy is going to be a really really good quarterback.
I think so too.
I'm taking Minnesota.
I'm thinking Minnesota too.
I'm picking the Bears. Caleb
Tony,
has
are you
something
sure
to
there's not
prove.
2 Monday night games this week?
I'm going Chicago as well.
This is going to be. We all picked different teams. This is either going to be a really good week for somebody or a really crappy one.
And that's it, boys and girls.
All right. We'll be back again next week, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, share this video, subscribe. And David, go brush your teeth.